Officer Dansbury here with your mission report today. Hip Hop Police mission report for Rolling Stink concert. Keep your eyes peeled for melanated skin and precious metals in the mouth. Rappers responding to the names of CKY the Youngin, or the Polaroid Picture Nigger, or maybe Lil John Wayne. You know, any of those guys, you can keep your eyes peeled. They are considered very dangerous. Don't get them into custody. Don't let them out of custody unless they commit to shooting at other melanated people. If we can get this off, let me know. It's Officer Dansbury with your mission report, Hip Hop Police mission report for today. Good luck out there, white soldiers. Blue lives matter.
Kill yourself. Don't forget that person doesn't like you back. You'll never be rich. Nobody cares and you'll never be rich. Sorry you suck.
Go on the Toaster in the Tub podcast. What is the Toaster in the Tub podcast? What's the podcast in the tub? Yeah, that's a good name.
Hello all. Welcome to another installation, Toaster in the Tub podcast. I'm the host of Toaster in the Tub podcast, Jamal. That's it. It's just Jamal, regular Jamal, standard Jamal, you know, base level Jamal, day job Jamal, hand job Jamal, all Jamal. How you guys doing? I made it. That's my name, Jamal. I feel like saying it today. I don't normally say my name on this podcast, but I made it, you know. We fucking made it. Episode 20 fucking, what is this, 26? 26, little bitch, 26. I just recorded a whole podcast, and it was so shitty that I just deleted it. I'm going to leave it up on live. If y'all want to go follow me on live, Slayer, SLAY, 8 R's. That's me on Instagram. That's also me on Twitter. That's also me on Tumblr. It's also me on Patreon. I really appreciate all 5 of my Patreon people. Man, that reminds me of like being cucked recently. Not like maybe a month ago, maybe even 2 months, like, you know, a few weeks ago. Someone walked up to me and they're one of my Instagram followers, and he goes, "Hey man, I just subscribed to your Patreon." Now, I only have 5 patrons, which I really like. I love you. Thank you guys, seriously, so fucking much. That means the world. But I know when I get a new one, and I knew I didn't get one. So my brain was like, wait a minute, why is he lying to my face right now? But you know what I did? I just went along with it. And I felt like a little bitch the whole time. I was like, oh, you know what I mean? Thanks, dude. And I kind of just went along with it, and then I was like, fuck. Because it's like, you get what I'm saying? I felt like a dumbass, because I was like, wait a minute, so we're just going to hang out right now? And then he brought it back up like 20 minutes later. He was like, yeah, you know, you killing that pod shit. That's why I'm your patron. I was just like, and I'm thinking in my head, like, because after the first time he said it, I kind of looked at my phone, like, did I get a new patron? No. I'm like, this person's just going to lie to me. I mean, you know, or is he, you know? That was the weirdest shit in the world. You know, why do you think what do you think made that young man decide to just, like,
You think he was going to keep the toaster out of the tub? I tell you guys what. I want to let you people know. If you ever think that giving me money is going to keep the toaster out of the tub, you are completely right. That's the only thing that will keep the toaster out of the tub. I'm lying about it. Ineffective placebo. Ineffective placebo. I watched a bunch of TV this week. I mean, because that's all I do now. I work weekends. I watch TV. I guess I'm 50, not 50 Cent, 50 years old. I'll just go ahead and restate this because I just deleted that last podcast. No show ends good. Fucking Game of Thrones tricked me and got me to watch just right now, just so I could be disappointed with the rest of you fucks. I know it's gonna be disappointing because the fucking the writers or the directors or whatever were like, "Hey, we're not gonna watch the last episode. We're just gonna, run away." I'm like, okay, smart. I would do that too. Like literally, if they were just like, "Hey, here's the budget," and I was just like, "Yeah, let me fuck this budget up and then like not get seen no more," obviously. Hey, you guys, if you are a patron though, if you are one of my new patrons, then please let me know. Let me know what you fuck with. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, what I mean by that is like, let me know if you prefer the song. Like if you want the song. I've decided I don't put the songs as regular files unless I get like 2 requests where somebody's like, "Hey, can we get this song?" We're like, "Yeah, for sure." I mean, it's just a fucking throwaway. I recently messaged Kenny Beats this week, and I was just like, "Hey, man, I'd love to work with you," and not what's the kid's name from fucking Canada, and not Murder Beats. I was like, Kenny, whoa, Kenny. He really does. He has a really, unique snazzy style. I don't know where he's from, but I'm guessing he's from like Virginia area, or somewhere like that, because he got that little snazzy, like a good. He might be from DOV. I guess that is also Virginia. Let me think. I appreciate the hearts. Anybody watching on live? Oh yeah, I record this shit on live now. So like I said, follow my Instagram, SLAY 8Rs, and I'll probably be posting on live every time when I'm doing this. Shouts out to people. No, I'm not gonna go. Shout outs are like the crutch. Like if black people don't know what to say on like air, they'll just start shouting out their family. Like shout out my little sister Darla. We rocking with you, Darla. Woo woo. I really do have a little sister, Darla. I love her a lot. Let me think though. I've been eating hella croissants. Croissants are better than bread. Just wanted to put that statement out there and let that float. Let it float. Let it float. I also would like to say, let me think. Oh, this is a point I would definitely want to make. Vans suck. Not minivans, but Vans shoes. Vans shoes are trash. They're the biggest cop out. They are jail shoes, and they trick you into buying them. You idiot! You bought some jail shoes. You're stupid. Only thing worse than Vans are Revenge. Yeah, tell Ian I said it. You fuck. I don't give a fuck. And you can't rape me. What? Oh my God! He said what? Yeah. Oh, man, oh. It's the Jamal in the hot tub with the toaster show. That's a pretty cool Tom Joyner flip. That's a much better Tom Joyner flip, actually, if you ask me. I was in an Uber recently, and I was just telling the dude, like, I was on acid, so I was just telling the dude the time. He'd be like, "Oh, you actor? You actor?" I was like, 9:50. Sounds like 10 till. That's my favorite thing to do now. What about some indicas? Somebody on the message board just wrote, "What about some indicas?" I don't understand. Yeah, I love to smoke weed. If that's the question at hand. I'm so sick of weed though. Weed is getting real burnt out because you know why? Because of Old Pal. I got an email from one of the reps at Old Pal. I'm thinking about if I should message her on some friendly shit or if I should message her on some, "You're ruining the game, man. You fucking up the industry." I really don't know which way I want to go with this. My heart is always halfway dead and halfway optimistic. So I'm like, maybe I could turn them around. Maybe I just buy the cheap Old Pal and there's more expensive Old Pal. And then I went in the store and there's like, no Old Pal costs more than $20 for like an eighth. I'm like, fuck. The other weed starts at $40. So you notice some garbage. Pure garbage. What state do you think in America are people most proud to be from? Is it Texas or is it Atlanta? I really wish I actually had people who would respond because these are actually things I like kind of care about. You know? But I think it is between Texas and Atlanta. And what state has the best meth? Obviously, it's Florida. Fucking delicious methamphetamines down there. One time. Oh man, it's crazy, bro. I work with all Spanish niggas. You know, like it's Hispanic, Mexican people. I guess is that's the proper term. Last night, and they all speak like minimum English, so I basically am learning Spanish like majoritively, but we have found our bonding moment, our fucking bond. We have found our bonding moment, which is my bitch go loco, Maria, ride on a nigga with the fofo. What is it? More than honor. You know, that shit goes. YG. It's so funny. You know what I'm talking about? That bitch got loco. Tiger got the fucking Tiger going shit. Boy, Tiger got you on the goddamn hook. Boy, you on that bullshit. I want to say shout out to the white girls that are in that video from Florida. they're like, there's not enough cholas in East LA. We have to go get these whores from Florida. Damn it, that was so demeaning. I didn't mean to demean you, young ladies. I really didn't. But I damn it, I'm giving it away. You be talking, baby. You ever just be talking? I was watching this viral clip where there's these two white people running in the snow, and she was like, this is the perfect texture for running. This snow's the perfect texture right now. It's so crunchy, blah, blah, blah. And then she, like, runs off, and then she just falls immediately. And they're like, oh, Kathy. Oh, fucking Kathy fell. Ha! Silly fucking Kathy. I put out a bunch of ideas this week on Instagram because I hate myself and I don't believe in myself that anybody will ever hear my ideas, so I just put them on Instagram. But a lot of people gravitated to this one idea that I have about a rapper who raps super gay, and then he becomes like a famous rapper, and then he has to act like he's gay, for his business basically. And it's called. But I haven't told you guys, but I actually wrote this shit out, or I didn't write it out beat by beat yet. I have some things that I've written out all the way that far, but this I've written out conceptually. It's called Gay Face. It's fire. Gay Face is like the gay Scarface. You know what I'm saying? He fucking comes out here. He fucking. It's like I got the idea like a couple years ago when the kids were like, whenever you see like those videos, it'd be like, yeah, yo, I suck a nigga dick right quick. You know me? Use a lot of spit. You know me? All that shit. And he gonna fuck me quick. You know, you like, basically it's like really easy to rap gay. Like, sometimes niggas will be freestyling, and then the easiest thing to say is like a super gay thing. Like you're saying, you're like riding through the hood, and I'm smoking good, sucking on some wood. It's like, oh, it's just too easy. It's just too easy to like make it gay, basically. So basically, what I did was I used to freestyle, and then I saw the kids on the internet like freestyling mad gay, and I was just like, why doesn't one of them niggas just pop off that? So then I started writing gay songs like when I was wasted. You've heard them. You go on my gram, SLAY 8 R's. You know, you'll hear a lot of my famous gay slappers such as gay shit, 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 gay shit. Dudes been fucking dudes in the butt. Dudes been sucking on dudes' nuts. Gay shit, 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 gay shit. I really feel like that chorus right there is as good as my bitch go loco, Maria. You know, like I just feel like certain things are infectious to the soul. So I mean that is a chorus I've never forgotten. I got a couple more, but we're gonna save them for the goddamn for the series, because like I said, a few people have been hitting me up like, a couple producers and shit were like, hey man, why you don't try to do that? And I'm like, because I don't love myself. Duh. What, you love yourself? You believe your ideas should be heard? How dare you? How dare you? Who do you think you are? And somebody should hear what you have to say. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. As I was saying, I was talking to my manager yesterday we talk about weird shit. And I was like, I kind of like this job because it teaches me, discipline and all that shit. And I was like, but that shit don't fucking matter. Don't nobody want that. Literally, ask yourself this question. No, don't ask yourself that question. I'm getting some good foreskin on this second run of the pod today. I'm getting some good foreskin. Like I can see things in the future, and I can understand if I should say that or not. It's foreskin, right? Anyway. So, I think I'm gonna buy a PlayStation. I think PlayStations are better. In 2019, I think it's time to get a PlayStation. And that's it. That's where I'm going with that. Next subject. Anyway, like the famous Dave Chappelle once said, some people like cucumbers better pickled. I prefer Goku. I think the hype choice is always Vegeta. I think everybody's just like, yeah, Vegeta's cool. All right, you see how I do? I start a conversation right in the middle. How dare I do that? Why would you listen to this? Who can keep up with who can keep up with what I be talking about? 950 sounds like 10 till. Somebody said that Canadians are most proud of where they're out of every state in U.S. Canadians are the most proud, and I'm going to be the first one to let you know that Canada is not in the United States of America. So, that being a state, of people being the most proud is probably barely out of the criteria, but I do appreciate your input. But yeah, it's Atlanta. I think it used to be Texas, and now it's Atlanta. I think Texas is like a dude who wore a zoot suit. You know what a zoot suit is? Like a big ass like suit from The Mask. I don't know why I always reference The Mask. I mean, everybody in the goddamn 60s, 70s wore zoot suits, Like, I was raised in the 90s, so that's who wore a zoot suit then. And, of course, the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. I don't know if you getting down there, Mighty Mighty Boss. I started playing Mighty Mighty Boss Tones one time, and I almost lost a friend. And then I just said it on my podcast and lost all my patrons. So that sucks. But hey, man, if you listen to this, then don't listen to Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, and I appreciate it. Like, should this be that? Should this be like a thing where I like hate on things? Hold on. Should this be a thing where I like hate on things that I don't want you to like, but then as opposed to like just empowering things I do care about? I'm the type to tell you like some bullshit. You ever saw that new show Dead to Me? Some bullshit. Yeah, let's ruin that show right now. Skip 30, 45, maybe 2 minutes if you fucking don't want to hear the ending of that show. But the dumb lady kills the lady's, it's the most stereotypical bullshit show. It's like a female driver kills this woman's husband in a car, and then basically the woman forgives her because her husband was cheating. And she's like, I'll just be friends with you instead. Do you know the only people I was ever attracted to in my life, like before my soul died and I realized that you should not be attracted to anybody, like being attracted to people is predatory behavior, period. Just wanting something is predatory. When I see a video game and I want it, I feel bad for wanting. You're not supposed to want things. If something's supposed to come to you, you get it. You don't walk, if you walk up to someone and you say, hello, I'd like to apply myself for your interest, you're a piece of trash, and just so you know, you're just a garbage person. You shouldn't want things. But before I knew better for wanting things, there was only 2 women that I ever wanted to have a 3-way kiss with ever in life. And I mean, me, I done had some of those as a grown up, because I'm out here with the great smackers. But man, I just wanted Kelly Bundy and is it Kelly Kapowski? Damn, that's weird. They have the same. Tiffany Amber Thiessen and let me refrain. Christina Applegate. See, I almost said the white bitch from goddamn. Who knows, man? I would have lost my. Oh my God. You know who the quickest people I lose are? People from and they used to be the hardest people in the world. Is the people LA people are so. There's trans people out here who just have mad trans jokes and talk shit about trans people. And there's, there's people who, what I'm saying, embrace funny is what I'm saying. There's people who go, oh, this is what I know about, and then they laugh, right? I feel like that's not existing in New York. New York is crazy, man. Every time a person from New York talks to me, it's like talking to Lena Dunham. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And I'm I'll just leave it at that. It's just I'm like, fuck, man. You what? NYU what? Jesus Christ. Bushwick what? I don't care. But, damn, I feel like there's a story that you guys are hoping I'm going to finish. And I'm knowing in my heart that I'm not going to finish any story. I'm not going to continue, chitter-chattering. I would always rather keep this shit short than to drag on about a bunch of weird shit. But there's always a bunch of shit I don't talk about. Let me just say the standard ass shit. Joe Rogan can't rap. Joe Budden doesn't know anything about anybody that's not a New Jersey rapper. Who else? Your Mom's House needs to drop Christina Pazsitzky. Come Town needs to add Brandon Wardell to the fore. Who else? I was talking shit to my friend about I don't know, about whatever. But the same guy I ever talked about from a couple episodes, the one on the Blocked episode, the same guy I was talking about that would lives in my hometown and tells me he's doing a podcast and stuff. He says he doesn't listen to Theo Von. Like, he replied to that episode. If you guys saw it, it's on Patreon, so only 5 people at the max saw it. But he said if he doesn't listen to Theo Von's podcast, and he listens to the Now What podcast and the Jocko Willnick podcast. I'm going to be straight up with you and tell you don't listen to either one of those podcasts. They might be good content. I'll let you guys know next week if those are something I'd be interested in listening to. And I'm going to let you know what my mom said as well. I mean, next subject. I also want to let you know my mom said some shit. It's hard to segue when you're alone. But it's pretty easy to segue when you're me and you comment on everything you do. Like here, I'll be like, okay, now I'm going to talk about, So, I will, like I said, segue into the next thing and say, my mom hit me up this week. This is the beautiful thing my mom told me. She said, have you been clearing your past life vows? I said, thanks. And that was it. I just kind of was like, all right, cool. Clear your past life vows. And so then she hits me up again, like Sunday. I think she just wants to talk about that. But then I realized, it's fucking Mother's Day. And then I didn't call her back. And then I forgot to call my grandma too. So then I got in a bathtub with 20 G-Shocks watches, but they said not enough electricity, so I went and got a VCR. So now I'm in the bathtub with the VCR, dead, because I'm a terrible son. And with that being said, that wraps another episode. Toaster in the Tub podcast. Don't forget to smoke crack. I love you. My name is Jamal. My name is Slayer on every social platform. SLAY, 8 R's. I'm never gonna be anything. You'll probably be something. Believe in yourself. Don't believe in me. Smoke crack and give all your money to whores. Bye. I love you. It's true. Every time sick lies get spoken, that's the other side though. I just be joking. She got insecurities, I be hoping, cause I got insecurities about the size of my blunt. To be blunt, I flush it out that cunt. She gon' fuck me for 2 months. She gon' fuck me on her lunch. Johnny Knoxville with the stunt. Jake Taylor, Major League, I hit the button. Everybody smoke weed, hit the blunt. Baby, I won't tell Wiz Khalif, hit the blunt. Baby, I won't tell Currency, hit the blunt. How many y'all done hit me in the DM? I wasn't hearing shit, though I was on DM. Teamer, I wouldn't dream her, I never seen her. Love, I couldn't love her or ever need her. Weeder, I gotta weed her so I can see her. Every other rapper right here will rhyme eater. I get hungry, I be living like a zombie. They just wanna fuck me, but these bitches don't want me. She be running every time you call her for kabuki. Then she come back and she let me in the coochie. How many bitches look the same, but they're not Karuchi? Ain't
no chorus on the song, I'm just gon' do me. Spooky, I spit a spooky, I got Loki, Dookie. Pick up the phone, they got what's up.